Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Wednesday, and the date is 27th of January 2020. Today we're going to take a new lesson. We're going to talk about something really important for us. It's one part of the natural resources that is very, very, very important for people to use and to survive in this life. We're going to talk about soil. Soil is a natural resource which is very important for humans to live and survive. Who can tell me why soil is very important? Why?
Get vegetables from it, and we
Excellent.
plant
So
a
we
tree
can
from it.
plant vegetables and fruits. Excellent. So it is very important for us to have food. Very good. Who knows soil is rich in what? Soil is rich in something. Raise your hand, please.
Yes, I know.
Raise your hand. Soil is rich in something. Very, very rich. Is that your hand, Dana? No? Okay, Fatima.
Okay. You say what?
Soil is rich in something. What is it?
Roots?
Wait.
Rich in roots?
No.
Oil?
No.
Yes, I know.
Yes, dear. Yes, Lara.
Soil on something, and the something is that I don't know if my what I'm saying is right, but it is like rich because
Is rich in what? In something. There is something in soil.
these seeds like seeds and like
It is rich in nutrients. It is full of nutrients. Soil is full of nutrients. Why nutrients? It is full of nutrients and decomposed stuff, the remains of plants and animals. They are very important for the soil to become the soil fertile. What do I mean by fertile? Fertile means that this land is very good for planting and growing crops and vegetables, fruits. It is a green land, a strong land. So once you hear the word fertile, you learn that this land is very good for growing, very special for growing. It's very important for growing. So today you heard two new words. What are they? Soil, rich in something. Okay, rich in what? Nutrients. Let me write it down for you. Nutrients. So soil is rich in nutrients. Also, when the land is fertile, so the land is what? Very good for
fertile.
For planting. When the land is fertile, so it is very good for what?
For planting.
Excellent, 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 girls, excellent. All right. Now, if you wish, you can open the book with me. It's all right to watch also from the screen. You can open the book to page 266, or you just can concentrate with me on the
I want to
screen.
concentrate with you on the screen.
Okay, first of all, I want you to tell me, what is soil? Look at this picture. This is soil. Who can read for me? What is soil? Please, Dana, can you read with me? Soil is what?
Soil is a mixture of decomposing plants and animals. Small bits of rock, air, and water.
Wow, so all this in soil? Soil is a mixture of what? Decomposing plants and animal and small rocks, air and water. You have to learn what is soil and you have to memorize what is soil. Now let's underline together. Soil is a mixture of water, air, tiny pieces of rocks, and humus. Okay, humus is something very rich of decomposed or broken down remains of plants and animals. So, as we said before, soil is what? A mixture of what? Water, air, rocks, and decomposed plants and animals. Decomposed plants and animals, when the soil is rich of it, we call it what? We call it humus. What do we call it?
Oh, sorry, Mr.
What do we call this soil?
Humus.
Humus. For example, we'll say, oh, I have a humus soil or a soil full of humus. It is very good for your garden. If you are planning to plant flowers or vegetables or fruits, when you go to the grocery, what you are going to look for? You're going to look for soil, but I need this soil to be full of humus, because humus is a rich mixture of decomposed or broken down remains of plants and animals. These broken down remains of plants and animals, what are they going to give to this soil? They are going to prevent the soil with nutrients and vitamins and stuff to make it a very good land to grow plants. So there is something very important in soil, which is rich in decomposed plants and animals. What do I call it? Hi, Fatima. What do I call it? Hi, Fatima. Are you here?
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was muting. Decomposing.
Okay, the decomposing stuff, the remains of broken down animals, and what do I call it in soil? We call it a name.
Hummus.
Humus. What do I call it? Humus. Can you everyone please open your cameras so I can see you? And I want you to repeat after me. Humus.
Humus.
Again, guys. Humus.
Humus.
Humus is very important for soil. Why? Because humus is a rich mixture of what?
Miss, can I go to
Yes,
a decomposer?
Decomposing broken down remains of plants and animals. Okay, these broken down remains of plants and animals, what they are going to give to the soil? Why they are very important to the soil? Why?
Because of the humus.
Okay, humus is very important to the soil. It will give the soil nutrients
and air and water.
Okay, excellent. All right, look at these trees. The dead leaves on this forest floor, what's gonna happen to the dead leaves when the leaf is dead and it fell down on the floor? What it's gonna happen to this leaf? It will decompose and become part of the soil. And what do we call it when it's a mixture full of decomposing plants and animals? Or they remain? We call it humus. What do we call it, guys, again?
Humus.
Call it humus. So the dead leaves on the floor of the forest will decompose and become part of the soil. Okay, guys, please, enough with the background, and I want you to focus over here. I need you to learn what is soil and what is humus. What is the difference between soil and humus? Soil is a mixture, humus is a mixture too. Who has the decomposed or the broken down plants and animals?
Humus.
Hi, Dina and Lara. Mixture of decomposed and broken down plants and animals. What is it? Soil or humus?
Soil.
No.
No, humus.
Humus. Because soil is a mixture of water, air, tiny pieces of rock, and humus. See? So who's bigger, soil or humus?
Humus.
Humus.
No. The
Soil?
soil is bigger and humus is part of the soil. Do you get it now, guys?
Yes, miss.
So looking at this picture, what is soil? Look at this picture and tell me. What is soil? Come on, guys.
Soil is a mixture of
Mixture.
The plant and
Mixture
animals,
of
small bits of
Soil is a
mixture
of decomposed
air
and
plants
water.
and animals,
water.
small bits of rock, air, and water.
Okay. And humus.
A humus is that give for the soil nutrients.
Yeah.
Excellent. Why? Because it has a decomposed plants and animals, a lot of broken down plants and animals. Okay?
Miss,
So
the
both
soil
of them
is like
are.
a mushroom. Soil is like
What?
a mushroom.
No,
I'm
this
telling
is soil. Look at soil. This is soil.
Because you are saying he eats the
No,
organism.
it doesn't eat. It is a mixture full of the decomposed plants and animals with which will give the land nutrients and vitamins to grow. So farmers must take care of the soil because it will remain fertile. What do I mean by fertile? Very good for planting.
Very good for planting.
Very good for planting.
Today
Okay.
we are sleepy.
Yes, today you are sleeping, guys. Why soil is important to people and animals?
Because we give for us food and
Excellent. So it will help animals and people to survive. Will help us to survive. Okay, guys. Soil, we have layers of soil. Looking at this picture, we're going to learn the layers of soil. We have three, yes, we have three layers of soil, three important layers of soil. Let's start. First of all, we have the surface. This is not a layer, but this is the surface. The surface letter, such as leaves, okay, it will stick. And rocks lies on top of soil. Plants and animals can be found above the soil and inside the soil too. How? When animals and plants decompose, they will go under the soil and become humus. Okay, then when the leaves
Miss.
what?
You mean when they did?
When
like
they
the
are
animals.
die. Yes, when
Yeah,
they
they go
die, when
down.
they are yes, when they are dead. Excellent. So look at over here. This is a leaf which is dying. When it's fully dying, it will decompose and go down deep the soil. Now let's see what is the first layer. The first layer of the soil, we call it topsoil. Please open your book and underline with me. Open your
Okay,
book,
miss.
page 269. 269, everyone. Open your
Okay,
book.
Miss, I like to. Miss, I
Give
open
me
it.
a minute. But all of it is hold down.
269. So the first layer in soil, we call it topsoil. And topsoil is the closest to the earth's surface, okay? It's on top. That's why we call it topsoil, all right? Topsoil is what? Is where most plants grow. So where does plant grow? Is it on the top layer or the lower one?
The lower?
Why? It's topsoil, Lara. I'm talking about top. So it must be at the top. See the layers over here. I'm gonna animate. See? This is the first layer, topsoil. And then you have the second layer, subsoil. And finally down there, you have the bedrock, which is the last layer. So first, second, last. Number one, first, second, and last. Topsoil, subsoil, and bedrock. Say it again.
Miss,
Topsoil, subsoil, and bedrock. You can write the numbers on them. Number 1, number 2, number 3. These
can
are the...
I ask you?
Yes, ya Fatima.
I want to tell you, bedrock, it didn't broke, right?
We will see. We will see. Let's start with topsoil. Now you know the layers? There are 3. 3 layers. 3 important layers of soil. What are they? Topsoil, subsoil, and bedrock. Are you ready to learn each one of them? They are very easy and you can learn them very fast. Let's take a look at topsoil. What can you find in topsoil? Most plants grow, and it is fertile because it has humus. It also contains what? Who can read?
Me.
Yes, yeah, Lara.
Me.
Yes, yeah, Lara. Lara Justiniya.
Where? What to read
It
here?
also
Or-
contains...
Oh, it also contains. Well, contains small bits of red.
bedrock. Okay. The most important thing in topsoil that you know, where does the plant grow? In the first layer, second, or the last?
And the second?
In the second?
Really?
No, in the last.
Last.
What about the first one?
The first.
Yes, girls, we didn't talk about the second and the last yet. So topsoil is where most plants grow. Again, where does the plant will grow? Where does the plant will grow? Is it number 1, 2, or 3?
Number one.
Really? Alhamdulillah. What do we call number 1?
Topsoil.
Topsoil. Excellent. Let's go to the next layer. So if plants are going to grow on the top layer, topsoil, they must be fertile. Why? Because it has humus. I told you, humus is very important for what? For growing plant. If the ground is fertile, it must has... All right, girls, all right. Stand up a little. You are sleepy. Stand up a little. Stand up. Everyone stand up. Come on. I want to see you. Open your cameras. I want to see you. Come on.
Miss, I stand.
Dana, stand up. Rima and Maria, stand up. Come on. Lara,
I
Lara Ghaith.
stand.
Where is Lara Ghaith and Wasayef?
Standing. I'm
Everyone
standing.
stand up.
No.
I'm
Everyone.
standing.
All right. When I say ant, you sit. When I said
Okay.
tree, you stand. Okay?
Okay.
Ant,
Serious. Fine.
tree, ant, tree, tree. Lara, you lost. Sit down, ya Lara.
Who's Lara?
Lara Justiniya, you lost. Sit down.
I didn't sit.
You tried. Ant, tree,
Tree.
tree. Now tree. Okay, ant,
Hi.
ant,
Because I lose another game.
ant. All right, tree. Now jump.
What?
Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Excellent. Now stretch. Stretch your hands. Stretch your back. Yes, yes, yes. Go back, 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 back. Yes, very hard. And then let's go back to our lesson.
Okay, I
Do you
stretched.
feel very good? Do you feel refreshed?
No, I want to sleep. No, sleepy. Not
Why?
really. My son. Here, Miss. I'm not stretched really much.
Really? You can stretch more. You can stretch more. Yes, you can stretch more. You know what you can do? You can hold both hands and push it all the way in front. Push it all the way
in back.
in front, in front, in front.
Like this?
Yes, excellent. And then slowly take it up, 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 and then
Miss.
back. Can you do that?
And then back.
Yes, excellent, Yadana. Very good. Yes, dear.
The first time. Miss, I'm sorry, but when I try to get into the class, I tried six or nine times to get into
It's
the class.
okay, come on,
And
welcome.
it tells me, and every time it tells me the host will let you in. The host will let you in.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
okay.
tried to
Yeah, I
log
know
in
this
every
problem.
time.
Don't worry about it. I know this problem. It's okay. All right, yeah, Gamal. You can go back to the recorded session. We were talking about soil and how soil is a really important natural resource, and it is rich in humus. When it's rich in humus, we call it a fertile land. That means it is a very good land for growing plants. Now we are learning the soil layers. Soil layers are 3 layers. Look over here. This is the soil layer. This is the first one, second one, the third one. The first one is when topsoil grows most plant. Topsoil, number 1, it grows most plant. Okay, and it is fertile because it contains humus. Now, number 2 is subsoil. We call it subsoil. What is subsoil? Let's see. Who can tell me what is subsoil?
Sub?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
All right. Subsoil contains
Is
slightly larger pieces of rocks and of rock. They are more big than the topsoil and the little. See, this is the subsoil. Please underline with me so you can memorize them and study them.
Because I can't see anything.
It's okay. Now, what is the subsoil? It contains slightly larger pieces of rock. Okay?
Because I can't find the page.
It's page 269.
Miss, I'm really because
Then finally, we have the bedrock. What do we have in the bedrock? Just a minute.
Bedrock. Is it
In Minecraft.
What do we have in bedrock? Let me write for you. Oops. Okay, bedrock is a solid rock. From the name, you know that it is a solid rock. What do I mean by a solid rock?
Never breaks ever.
Yes, it's a solid rock. And the small pieces of rock in the upper layers of soil, they will come from where? From the bedrock. It breaks down, ya Qamar, but it breaks down slowly and comes up, 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 up every time. Okay? So these are the 3 layers of the soil. What I want from you guys today, please, 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 this is your homework. Describe the layers, okay? Describe the layers. So mark it as an homework. I didn't write it down in the weekly plan, but I really wish you can do it. Why?
We will.
It is very important for you guys to understand.
Me too, I will do it with you.
Okay.
Of course, I will do it with you tomorrow, but today we don't have time. We already finished our lesson and our time.
We finished?
So, yes, I'm really sorry. It's 11:51. So please, guys, please, please, I want you to do this one as an homework. Can you do it?
Yeah. Just
Please.
let me
Thank
just.
you. It's not in the weekly plan. It is not in the weekly plan. I want you to do it.
Is it?
This one here. Describe the layers.
Dana.
Okay?
Miss page what?
It's page 269.
269. Wait.
Yes.
I call you. Dana, I'm calling you.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.